Hey everyone, it's Tankenstein here. In this video, I'll be going over the April Fool's event for War Thunder, the thing that so many people are waiting for every single year, and this year is extremely in-depth, extremely unique, and something that was actually foretold, if I'm not mistaken, by the European Canadian a few months ago. So if you did actually call this one, congratulations. Anyways, so we've got the Children of Arachis Warm Thunder. So this is a Warm Thunder thing. This is pretty much Dune in War Thunder, and you will be taking part in this from today, so April 1st, until April 25th. So you have 3.5 weeks to do this. Pretty crazy. You get tons of rewards for it, so I'll be going over the details now. So you can get yourself some profile icons, which look really, really cool. Decals, chest keys. I'll get into the chest keys in just a moment, because those chest keys are ridiculous. Anyways, in short, if you guys are not familiar with Dune and how this event works, this is pretty much that we're going to be taking part in a battle on this desert planet, and there's a giant worm or worms going around, the sandworms that will randomly attack you in the middle of your match, which is pretty darn crazy. So again, from April 1st to April 25th, we will be able to battle in this, and there will be two different factions. So kind of like the US, USSR, or really any other, two-country battles, I guess you could say, in War Thunder. One, you have the House of Bull, and then you have the House of the Hawk. And these are pretty much going to be about the same factions. They each have a selection of 5 vehicles, but one of those vehicles is going to be unique between each faction. So 4 out of the 5 are totally generic, I guess you could say, with slightly different color schemes. But the 5th one is going to be unique. So you have a QAD, which is going to be an all-terrain vehicle with an autocannon. You have the CTT, which is just the main battle tank. You have the R-Lao, which is going to be an MLRS launcher. You have the Topter, which is, of course, an automatic copter. And then finally, you have the Sonk, which is going to be an assault tank, which uses a high-frequency sonic pulse to destroy armored crews in a wide area. And that's with the House of Hawk. And then you have the Doter, or the DOTR. And then you have a twin heavy gun tank, which is pretty much going to be like a gargantuan version of the CCT, which is available to the House of Bull. I feel like this one's going to be the more played one. And again, it's got 2 180mm cannons. And when it's destroyed, the nuclear reactor in it destroys everything within a certain radius of the DOTR. So that's pretty darn cool. Anyway, so what I was saying before is that this is going to be a very in-depth event. And what I mean specifically is that being that last 3.5 weeks, they're giving us 12 marks of distinction. So this is almost kind of like a summer event in a way. And you can get 12 marks of distinction over the course of those 3.5 weeks, with each mark of distinction being available for 2 days. You can buy them for Golden Eagles if you want to, but of course you can always complete these events. So pretty much in order to go from stage 1 to stage 2 to stage 3, so on and so forth, you have to earn 20,000 points in battles in that game mode. So pretty much what's going to happen is, again, this is going to be kind of like an event in a way. So the first one, you can get a profile, second stage, chest key, third profile, so on and so forth. And I'll get into the chest again in just a moment. But pretty much what you're going to want to know is that for each one of these stages, so to complete one stage, again, you need 20,000 points in battle, so just regular score pretty much. And in order to, you can actually buy these stages for only 299 Golden Eagles, so it's actually not all too expensive. Of course, it is an expense, but 299 Golden Eagles pales in comparison to the 999 Golden Eagles that they'll be asking for at a minimum for the winter and summer events to complete their stages. So not all too bad, but again, the rewards in this are a lot less. You're going to be getting profile icons and pretty much chest keys and decals. And the chest keys, okay, let's get into the chest. So pretty much, you have the ability to buy chests and chest keys. The chests are 10,000 silver lions, and the chest keys are 50,000 silver lions. You can earn the chest keys for free, so you can earn up to 4 of them, which is an equivalent of 200,000 silver lions, so not all too bad. Now, these chests, they are pretty unique in that they are offering basically the ability to get any old event vehicle, or pretty much most event vehicles, April events. So not just April Fool's events, but April events. So this means crafting events and previous events that may have taken place in April. I believe that there were some World War Chronicles, World War II Chronicles. Yes, you will be able to get those vehicles in these chests with the chest key. So you need 60,000 in total between the chest and the chest key, and you can get anything. You can get the Tiger, you can get the I-180S, you can get yourself the AU-1, Object 279, SU-76D, XM8, F4F early, whatever. You can get all of those vehicles. You can even get the Merkava Mark I, which is insane. So I guess that would also be World War mode, which is just crazy. And you can get special camouflages for those vehicles or decorations. So it's just really, really crazy. I really cannot believe that War Thunder is actually offering this, even though, of course, and bear in mind, the chance to get those vehicles or even the camouflage is ridiculously small. So you might spend hundreds of thousands, probably millions of silver lions before you even get the chance for any of these. So you guys have to be aware this is going to be a money sink. It will absolutely annihilate how much money you have in-game if you're not careful with how many of these chests and keys that you purchase. So be aware of that. You have to understand that these are not going to be easy to get. And then finally, pretty much after that, we have the Gold Must Flow pack, which is a limited time pack that you can purchase, $49.50 USD. It contains 10,191 Golden Eagles, premium account for 57 days, the unique title, the Gold Must Flow, and a decal, the Desert Snail. And the Desert Snail decal actually looks pretty cool. So this is a pretty cool event. And actually, one thing to note about that Gold Must Flow pack, it's only available until April 4th, so only for 3 days. So if you're going to get it, you better get it now, because it's not going to be around for long. Probably because they're not going to make as much money on that pack as they would if they just sold you regular Golden Eagles. But that's beside the point. Oh, and one other thing, an important thing to mention when it comes to the cinnamon, is that you need 100 pieces of cinnamon in order to transform your regular profile icon that you might get during the events of this April Fool's event into one that has blue eyes. So I don't know if it's worth it to many people, but it turns it into blue eyes, cinnamon touched, which is certainly cool, but again, it's not really all too necessary. But I think most people are just going to be doing this for the April chests. To be honest with you guys, I'm going to probably be spending millions of silver lions on that. Just a fault of mine, I really want some of those vehicles. I cannot help it. And even though I'm a content creator, Gaijin is not going to give me any of these vehicles for free. So either way, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to be doing some gameplay for this real soon. I decided to do this first, but I'm going to be doing some gameplay after this is all said and done. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But either way, this is Tankenstein signing out, and I hope you guys all have a great day. Take care, everyone.